welcome to Southern Virginia University Knights Field. We have a wonderful contest for you tonight. I'm Scotty Winterton. In the booth up here, we have your Southern Virginia University Knights men's soccer team versus the William Peace Pacers. William Peace University comes into this afternoon's game at a record of 9-1 overall, 9-1-1, and 4-1-1 in the conference. That puts them second in the conference. The Knights come in at sixth in the conference with 2 wins, 4 losses in conference, along with 3 wins and 12 losses overall. The first year for head coach Peyton Pemberton has been an up and down season for him and his staff. Peyton Pemberton and his assistant Eric Dahl have been working very hard with this young team. They're losing a few seniors today. Today is senior day, and we had 6 seniors honored. Zach Mello, who's been injured, a very strong outside back. Zach Martin, big strong player who's gotten time recently. Jeffrey Tomlin, Jaron Robledo, Bodie Rogers, and Payson Webster. Payson Webster has been a standout player for the Knights all year long, yet he's going to be just starting and then hobbling off today. You'll see him, number 22, hobble off after the kickoff. He strained, maybe tore his LCL in the last game. So he's going to come out to start, and you see these seniors starting today. But unfortunately, they're not going to have Payson Webster for any of the game. Payson, though, an incredible student, headed to med school after he graduates. He and his wife Morgan going to be off, and we wish them, so much good things as they go forward. But this team will really miss him. He's been a strong midfielder all season long. And last season he played more in the backfield. Bodie Rogers came out here as a freshman, then went on a mission for 2 years to Sao Paulo, Brazil, for serving for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and then came back, got married, found his wife Shelby, and they came back here. We're going to spend just a second here, have a prayer, which is a tradition for all of our matches at Southern Virginia University. So starting lineups now being announced. So Cordova starting. Eamon Lewis is starting. We had Alec Robertson. Bodie Rogers is starting. Tanner Gonder. Zach Martin, one of the seniors. Jaron Robledo starting. There's Payson Webster. Seth Weeks also starting. And then Josh Dubinsky. And starting also Jeff Tomlin, another senior. So all the seniors getting a chance to start, which is awesome by Coach Pemberton. Now we'll have a moment for the national anthem. It is a beautiful night here in Buena Vista, Virginia for a soccer game. The pitch is perfect. We haven't had much rain in the last week. Senior night, all these seniors getting a chance to start. And the Knights come in with an opportunity to take down William Peace. So William Peace right now is tied for second with three other teams at 13 points apiece in the East Division. Leading number one in the conference is, in the East Division is NC Wesleyan, and the top four teams will make the playoffs. So this game is a huge game. There's only two left. Southern Virginia tonight for William Peace, and then they will have another game against Ferrum, but that game against Ferrum College is not a conference game. So it will not count in the conference standings. So Southern Virginia, who is at sixth, and they have 6 points, do not have a chance of making the playoffs, have the opportunity to come in and play spoiler against these William Peace Pacers. I'm sure Coach has talked to them about that. It always feels good as a team to come in and I don't want to say, it feels good to ruin somebody else's day, but it feels good to come in and take somebody down who's expected to beat you, and by the standings and also by the data. When you look at, for example, the Knights come in with 17 total goals, having given up 43. Conversely, the Pacers come in with 35 total goals, having given up 13. The Pacers also have two players in the top 10 in points in the conference. Ivan Ponce is number 7 in the conference, the senior from Clinton, North Carolina, and then Jorge Lemus, number 8 in the conference, with 9 goals, 2 assists, and Ponce has 10 goals and 1 assist. So these are Ponce now on the ball, looking to start his team off. Over here on the right side, you'll see Jorge Lemus. So those two, number 7, number 12, the guys to watch. They have by far the most points, 21 points and 20 points respectively. 38 shots for Ponce. Lemus has 28 shots. Ball kicked out of bounds, so Payson Webster can make his way off, getting lots of hugs. He has just been such a rock for this team, getting a lot of love from his teammates. Classy play from the Pacers to allow this to happen. Really appreciate them. Their head coach is Ryan Huber in his 5th season. Had their best season overall, following up, which, for the COVID stuff happening last fall. But in 2020, the fall season, well, I guess it would have been 2019, they had their best season there, the best record they'd ever had. So last 2 years have been building years, record seasons, at least within the the team and the best they've ever done in 2019, and then follow that up with the best that they've ever done in the 2021 shortened COVID season. So here we are, fall 2021, and William Peace is looking to make the playoffs. As I said, tied at second. 3 teams come in with 13 points. William Peace, Averett, and Greensboro. So this is a real opportunity. Now the ball over the top. Great job looking to attack quickly. The Knights trying to find Bodie Rogers running onto that ball. Defensively, Jose Aguirre was there to clean that up on the back. Jose playing the middle position in that back line. There you see Dubinsky putting that ball forward. It'll be a common theme. Every time he gets on the ball, his head is up. He's playing back line. He didn't start out back line through much of the season, but using his athleticism, playing there in the middle in concert with Seth Weeks, has been a solid move from Coach Pemberton. Seeing Zach Martin, the senior there, graduating as well, number 20. Number 8, Alec Robertson's out there in the middle, midfield. Ammon Lewis over on the right midfield side as well. We get a little touch on the hand from Archie Phillitter. Archie Phillitter. Archie, a senior midfielder from Bristol, United Kingdom. UK player, several players. Lemus, as I mentioned, one of the top players on this team from El Mora, El Salvador. Also, Jorge Aguilar, number 10. You'll see him out there. He is from Honduras, Santa Rosa de Copan. Honduran there. We got a foul on the Knights, and number 1, Jacob Smith. They'll come out and play that. Jacob's played most of the season in goal. He's averaging 1.26 goals per game, giving up total of 12 goals all season long. Subbing in now, number 4 for the Knights in the back line is Warren Moses. He's gotten a lot of playing time throughout the year as well. Chad Mahaffey over there. I think somebody got poked in the eye. I think that was Seth Weeks. Or, no, sorry, Dubinsky. Maybe they got poked in the eye, yeah. Looked like they're working on a contact over there maybe. Fortunately, in the first half, that means he cannot come back in. So, dangerous spot right here. The foul given up by the Knights as Danny Alvarez, a little slow to get up. The midfielder from North Carolina, transfer from Lewisburg College. Very dangerous spot. About 12 yards outside the 18 box. 2 players stand up here. Jorge Aguilar looking to take this along with Archie Phillitter. Aguilar takes that header, wonderful header there on that cross coming in from the set piece, but Tomlin able to grab that thing. Tomlin, the only local product, he is from Buena Vista, Virginia, local high school, Perry McClure High School product. Senior, which is why he's starting. 5'11", Johnny on the spot. Knights get, I think it was Robertson drawing that foul right there, and now Moses will get things going. Playing that ball far side to Cordova, the freshman from Clayton, California. Clayton Valley Charter High School is where he played his scholastic high school ball. Referee not happy. He's asking players to stop and allow play to continue on as normal. I always enjoy those stern talking tos from the referee. Ball nicely put up. Tomlin there. That one's just a little far. You saw Jorge Lemus running onto that, the 5'9" freshman, the El Salvadorian. Not able to get there. Up ahead to Bodie. And the speed, strong speed from Rush Campbell, the defenseman, strong, big 6-foot freshman from Sanford, North Carolina. Aguirre puts the ball up strong. Back to Aguirre. Little 1-2. Mispassed. Fortunately, TJ Hurd was there waiting. Another North Carolina product, Jacksonville, North Carolina, transfer from Virginia Military Institute, just across the freeway here, about 10 miles away from Southern Virginia University. This throw in now coming from TJ, from Hurd. Long throw. Nice header across, putting that ball perfectly placed from Jorge Lemus. He's got 2 assists on the season. That one had a great chance of becoming an assist. Campbell smartly putting the ball back to Smith. They'll look to move the ball up. They're playing mostly a 3-man back line here. Really working to get a lot of players forward is Peace. The Knights are going to have to be really connected and working together on the defensive end as this 3-man back line with a holding midfielder. So you'll see TJ Hurd playing that holding midfielder spot. Over on the left side on the back line is Campbell now. They just put the ball forward to the midfielder Archie Filliter. Moses doing a great job trying to save that from going off the end line. Cannot save that. In the middle on the back line is Jose Aguirre, and then over on the right side is Kieran Williams, the senior from Jacksonville, Florida. Sorry, Jacksonville, North Carolina, Jacksonville High School. Guess there can be a Jacksonville in a couple places. Hard ball put across the front. Nicely played wide. It's Cordova. The Knights are playing more of a traditional 4-man back line. We'll talk through that a little bit more. Throw in now. Throw in coming from Cordova. Looking for Ammon Lewis, doesn't quite get it to him. Smart play from Robertson. And a chip over to Lewis. Tries to go one touch to his teammate Martin. Doesn't work out. And Hurd now looking to get this play moving forward. Alex Hernandez, number 15, playing in that midfield spot. Looks like he came in for, no, he's just still playing in that double holding midfield spot. Rogers trying to run that ball down. Nicely done over there on the left side from Campbell. Getting it back to Smith, and Smith quickly puts that ball forward. Most of the possession time been in the favor of the Pacers thus far. And out to grab that ball is Tomlin. Doing a great job. He's got to have that orange penny on, as his black kit mimics the black jerseys of William Peace. So a little bit of poor planning. Ball up to midfield as Curtis, playing in that attacking midfielder role. He plays all over the field. Robledo now on the ball. Oh, dangerous play. Seth Weeks looking to run that down. Great job by Tomlin. So that turnover by Weeks. Weeks put pressure on, but you saw Ponce, who, as I mentioned, leads the team in points, did a great job using his speed to run onto that, but Tomlin playing like a brick wall as a senior, getting a great stop with that right hand, just stretching out, deflecting it wide. Weeks, good job in control, and the Knights look to counter here. Robledo's here on this left side. Offside just barely is Rogers. Having a tough time keeping up with the speed of Campbell. Campbell just keeps running him down. Little hobble now coming from Rogers. Weeks had Robledo on the left side, tried to put it up over the top to Bodie Rogers. Now, opportunity on a shot. Good point from the William Peace Pacers. That's number 5 scoring. Danny Alvarez. Perfect shot as he ran onto that. Put it across, right-footed, just tucked it inside the post on the ground. Tomlin not able to get there. Had to play the near post, honoring the play down the right wing. And so he holds that left post, and then he can't get over to his right side. Didn't even get a chance to make a dive on that as William Peace goes up 1-0. The assist right there was from Jorge Lemus, giving him another point on the year. That will give Jorge 21 points, tying Ponce for the team lead. Also will put him tied for number 7 in the conference in total points. So the Knights are going to try and rebound here. They've done a pretty decent job, had a couple opportunities. Trying to find Rogers up top. Rogers, as I mentioned, just keeps getting run down as he's been marked hardcore from the defender, Rush Campbell. Cordova pushing forward. Has some space up over the top. Coming out to play that early was Jacob Smith as Cordova tried to hit Tanner Gonder running onto that ball. Knights really keep looking forward. Gonder there was the target. We've had a couple for Rogers. Rogers, a business finance major, a senior, as I mentioned, from Thatcher, Arizona. Really another strong run. Tomlin there with the great grab and giving up no rebound. Boy, that was a very difficult opportunity for him. That was a really difficult play. Although the flag was up, so just offsides. Had a pillar in the way there. I couldn't see the side judge. So the flag was up. Tomlin made the save anyway. Robledo now on this ball. Robledo, a strong attacking player for the Knights. Looking to cross that over to Am Lewis, running onto it. Jacob Smith, so strong. Coming out early. Smith, the 6'4" senior from Mooresville, North Carolina. He plays like a senior. Love seeing Ammon Lewis attacking there. Didn't get a chance to play much early in the season with some injury. Robledo, awesome player for the Knights. That cross was fantastic. Jaron's is actually an enrolled member of the Colorado River Indian tribes. His mom Teresa is a Navajo. And his dad is Mojave Indian, and great opportunity for him as a senior to come out here on the East Coast. Knights so blessed to have him commit to being a Knight, and his play over the last several years has been fantastic. His mom and dad are both here for senior night, Teresa and Joe. Wonderful people. Had a chance to meet them and talk with them. That pass goes just long from Cordova to Robertson. Now switching the field is Lemus. Pacers are doing a good job of playing patient soccer, going inside, outside. Robledo does a great job of shielding that. He thought that the ref's going to say it's off of Jaron. He was just shielding the defender, the attacking Pacer off as he was trying to wait for that ball to go out of bounds and had to touch it with his left foot. Backheel pass goes awry for Lemus. And Robledo will now have his chance for the throw-in. The connection from the Pacers has been really strong thus far, the inside-outside, and taking those opportunities to try and get the ball forward on the stabbing runs. Sean Curtis now looking to go over the top to Ammon Lewis. Ammon's got great speed. Campbell will have a tougher time keeping up with Lewis. Lewis and Rogers can work together right there and really try to pick on that right side, I think they'll have success. I like the way the Knights are getting Lewis up a little bit more now, and that'll really bode well if Lewis can play more attacking ball, Gondor on the left side. Can't leave Rogers there, who's got a little bit of a hitch in his get-along just to do everything by himself. They're going to have to get more people forward now, especially being down a goal. Tomlin finding Robertson in the middle. Seth Weeks is looking cross-field, trying to switch that to Cordova. Not able to connect, but the ball does go off a pacer play, and we'll get Cordova with the throw-in. Knights cycling through now, trying to find a foot for him. Looks like he'll just take line. No, finding Lewis. Good job fighting there from Ammon. The Knights will reset through Weeks. Ponce, bit of an opportunity for Gondor here. Shielded off by the center back, Jose Aguirre. Great job by him to allow Smith to come out to get the ball. Again, Smith is just so active. He plays off his line quickly. Oh, hits that one with his right foot. Lemus, who had the assist, gets that ball to the foot of Hurd, but Hurd, trying to switch the field, couldn't find Philiter, put it behind him. Running on to that ball was Lewis. Oh, opportunity from Martin here. He fakes that. Oh, he could have got that to Rogers, and it might have worked out, but just a little bit too far to the left. Cordova. In volleyball, we call that tooling off the block. He just kicks that off of the rear end of Aguilar. Aguilar, probably the smallest player on the pitch right now, 5'4", the Honduran, but he's got some really good get up and go. You'll see him running down those balls on the left side. Cordova, just going to go line down here, throw as far as he can, see if we can get Rogers to run onto that. Knights playing more aggressive now in the last 4 or 5 minutes, not giving up the easy looks to the Pacers that they were getting earlier on. This one is on. This is their leading scorer, Ponce. Just a tricky shot. Man, that thing was sneaky. Pop that up as Tomlin wasn't really sure if it was going up and over. And that kind of play, first the run-on, the pass and the run-on was fantastic from the holding midfielder getting that ball up to Lemus, and then Lemus just taking that, and then there's a little chip up over the top, and Tomlin was just fooled initially and then couldn't get back to stop it. Boy, that is some high-quality soccer from Ponce. He didn't want Lemus being tied with him for the points on the team, and so he decided to take matters into his own hands. And that gives him 11 goals on the season, only 1 assist, so it's not like he's really looking to pass that ball. He's the one they're looking for to get that ball to, and the finisher. He is the finisher on this team. The Knights come in with 11 goal scorers, but the most has been 2. Zach Martin trying to run on. Curtis has it now. Up over the top to Lewis, and just cannot get any kind of real play in the box because Jacob Smith just shuts it down immediately. He's definitely the best goalie that we've seen on this field in terms of the contenders that have faced the Knights this season. Oh, Rogers going to come out, and looks like I'm sure Danny Fitka will come in, the normal starter. Danny doing a great job for the Knights. Has 2 goals on the season. So I was talking about the goals for the Knights. So there are 4 players with 2 goals, and then a number of players with 1 goal. So the Knights only scoring 17 goals on the season, so there's not really a lot to go around. But what does go around is very well spread out. There are, as I mentioned, 4 goal scorers for the Knights. Sean Curtis, Cole Simmons, Danny Fitka, who just came in, and Ammon Lewis. Dangerous opportunity for Pacers, but cleared out by the Knights. And Lewis is playing with some great pace and just not afraid to put that ball back to Jacob. He's going to take care of that. They have so much confidence in him. You can see that the back line, the midfielders, have so much confidence in how he plays. Physical play there from Curtis and Williams. Robledo back to Tomlin. Tomlin with patience, even though he's getting run on there from Ponce. Excellent patience. Weeks now looking to go up to Lewis. Great ball. And then the header into the arms of Smith. Well, this is going to get a little redundant if I got to call his name all evening long, coming off the line and just sweeping everything up. Anything that gets close to the 18, he's out to get it. The Knights may be able to take advantage of that, but he just seems to be really smart in how he does it. So they got their work cut out for him. They're up to it. They're playing strong. Just 2, lapses on the defensive end, giving up those 2 goals. But they've had opportunities. They're playing good soccer forward. Very active and aggressive soccer, being aggressive, pressing the back line. And Smith with a money ball over the top to Williams. Switching over to the far side now. From long diagonal pass from Alvarez, and it'll just end up a goal kick for Tomlin. Subbing in for Robertson is number 14, Chris Reeves. Been a starter for much of the year. Gets the ball right away from Moses. Switches fields to Robledo, and Knights looking to play some connecting ball. Moses trying to find the foot of Cordova on that right side. Just puts it a little bit far. The double team works out, but not for long, as Moses trying to fight in front of the attacking piece midfielder, which he does well. The Pacers maintain the ball. Step over Scissors, looking to create some havoc on that left side. And the strong shot coming off the foot of Hurd. Good thing the Knights were able to step in front of that, because that thing had some pace on it for sure. Strong technical skill from the Pacers. You can see why. They are second in the conference. Running on as the cross comes trying to do. So that was, I think Williams was trying to do his best imitation of Ponce, and just didn't work out for him. These Pacers on a 3-game win streak, scoring 5 goals against Pfeiffer, and then 3 against Mary Baldwin, and 3 against North Carolina Wesleyan. So they've got 11 goals in the last 3 games. You can see why. Before that, they had a tie against Everett, and then a win against Methodist. Their last loss came to Greensboro back in very beginning of the month, back on October 2nd. And Greensboro is one of those teams. It was a huge win for them. They're all tied in second with the Pacers. Great ball from Reeves, but running onto that, number 16, who goes down, Williams, they're going to call a penalty right there on him. That was a really nice look from Reeves, trying to get this left side of the field more involved. Robledo getting up, Gonder getting up. Just didn't quite work out, and Smith will have a chance. Big, strong foot right to the top of the 18. It gets on the ground. The Knights don't want to let that ball get to the ground. Moses runs onto that. Good job. Oh, the one-timer from Lewis deflected. And now you see little number 10, Jorge Aguilar. The great move against Cordova. Opportunity. That layoff from Lemus to the foot of his teammate Alvarez was a sneaky play, but the Knights were there to deflect it out of bounds. Got a shoe off from Curtis, puts his shoe back on and back up to play. Alvarez now, good control. The poor communication or execution there from this right back who, you see Williams, I mean, he wants involved. He'll get forward. He's the right back. They were playing with two fullbacks in that position as they are just pushing players forward like crazy. A very strong attacking team. The Knights, if they can counterattack quickly, can take advantage of it, but they have not been able to connect from their defensive third into the middle third. They just haven't been able to attack quick enough against the surging numbers forward of the Pacers. Misplayed there from Martin. And they'll get a set play now. Just quickly played in, though, from Lemus. No set play from them, just trying to catch the Knights sleeping. Cole Simmons playing on that right side now for the Knights at midfield. Cordova goes down off the tackle from Philliter. No, they're not going to call a penalty. They're just going to call it out of bounds. Lewis to Martin. Back to Lewis. Nice touch. They got numbers. Slots it to the right. Simmons running onto it. He's got two players he can work with. But the double team comes in. Wow. They are not going to call a foul right there. They're going to call it 50-50. Reeves tries to get onto the foot of Campbell, who's pushed way upfield from his normal left back position. So referee really allowing physical play, though stops it here, and you'll have, again, two players. Did this last time over here on the right side with Aguilar and Philliter. A right foot and a left-footed player. Aguilar takes that onto the head of Lemus, goes harmlessly to the right side of the goal. So really strong physical play from both teams. Enjoyable soccer this evening. The Knights have just not been able to solve the Jacob Smith riddle. He's an enigma wrapped in a quandary. Robledo putting that ball over the top, trying to get onto the foot of Martin. Now Martin comes down with it and little tic-tac-toe passing. Wow, good defense there, tackling from behind. That was a great job from Lemus. It's going to be a Knight throw-in. 17, Andres Lopez is also in now for the Pacers. The Chera, South Carolina native. 5'9" junior playing in the midfield. Robledo smartly just moving that ball on. That was a really Nice play from Ponce, looking to get the ball to the foot of Lemus. They connect so well together. And coming over to the side, Philidor will take the corner. This will be the second corner of the evening, I believe, for these Pacers. Left-footed Philidor. Ball does find the head of his teammate, Campbell, but not able to do anything threatening with it. Philidor will try it again. Well, that ball was going to be right on the foot of Lemus, and Moses coming out of nowhere to head that ball wide, clearly saving a goal. He had, in fact, Lemus and Ponce were both there. We'll now have 3 players coming on for William Peace. Make it 4. Number 2, number 18 coming on. This corner again from Philidor. Headed out by Chris Reeves. And Seth Weeks will try to run onto it. 23 also in. That's Alex Macedo from Sanford, North Carolina. Way offsides was the Pacer Kofi Apiaje. Apiaje from Durham, North Carolina. The junior, 5'6" junior. Donnie Leahy is in, big 6'3" left midfielder from Kernsville, North Carolina. Now over the top from Chris Reeves, gets to the foot of Lewis. They're going to call him for a little bit of a push-off. I don't know. I mean, there's been some physical play. The referee seems to be giving a lot of these moments back to the Pacers. I don't want to say really it's one way or the other, but like to see that play on if it's going to get played on at other times. Smith, big ball up to the head of Leahy. That ball put just wide. Wow. Leahy using all of that 6'3" height to head that ball forward. Number 25 for the Pacers is Didi Samouli. Samouli's from Haiti, Port-au-Prince, Haiti. He'll be playing in that forward spot. Jaron Robledo coming off now. And Callum Ewell will come in on the left back line. Ewell does a great job getting forward, just like Robledo. So these 50-50 balls being won mostly from the Pacers. Good fight here on this left side as Gonder trying to put this ball down. Now gets onto the foot of Apiaje. Apiaje still has the ball. Oh, goes right. He tried to cross it, came back to him, and then he deflects off him for the goal kick. Apiaje plays with some really nice pace. Seth Weeks will come off. So will Gondor as Hunter Westonsko comes on. Also coming on for the Knights, Brandon Victory. Spoke with Brandon's parents this afternoon. They're down here. They came for the field hockey game. Their daughter, Whitney Victory, a captain on that team, as Brandon does a great job heading the ball forward to Westonsko, both of them recently on. A little bit of miscommunication between Callum and Westonsko. They're going to call a foul, and Victory will put that ball in. His father, Frank is a soccer coach up in Delaware, a high school soccer coach. His grandfather is also here, who has coached with Frank Victory. Really cool family tradition of soccer. And brother Jalen is also enrolled at Southern Virginia University. Weston Sco fighting hard, putting a lot of pressure on. Great slot pass here. And over the top, Robledo still in. He just moved over to the right side. Sorry, I said he was subbing out. He's over there on that right side. Trying to get that ball to his left foot was Leahy. Reeves trying to find Fitka over there, and the back line had pushed far forward and gets to him. Now Leahy on the ball. He's got two runners. Leahy trying to get through Moses, but no doing. Moses stopping Leahy in his tracks. Robledo there smartly reading that pass coming from Campbell. So we're under 10 minutes now, and the Knights have not really had a strong challenge against Smith, but have had a lot of opportunities getting the ball towards the top of the 18. That deflection going off the Knights, and it'll be a corner kick. But Smith has just not allowed any of these over balls. The Knights probably need to see if they can get something down the side. They haven't really had any wing play and crossing play all evening long. Everything has been, diagonal passes, long balls, stabbing balls, diving runs up the middle. Have not really been able to get the ball down the wing. Of course, a lot of that can be attributed to the play of Campbell on their left side, and then over here on the right side with Kieran Williams, a junior and a senior. Williams a senior from, as I mentioned, Jacksonville. Weston Sco shielding his defender off the ball. And they'll give that ball back to the Pacers. Quick throw in. And it'll come right back to the Knights for the throw-in. Knights are going to have to continue to try to be really physical with most of these players a little smaller than them. The Knights have some big, strong players, but these little guys, minus Leahy, who's 6'3", and Smith, who's 6'4". Everybody else, a little bit smaller, not diminutive. Maybe 5'4", Aguilar, number 10, who's subbed out, but they are very skilled, very quick. The Knights have size and strength on their side. They're just going to have to start using it a little bit better. Reeves trying to find the foot of Lewis on that right side, and the pace of Lewis would have put him past Campbell. He's a strong challenge for the speed of Campbell, and just a little bit too far. Good job. That getting down that wing, I think, is a smart play from Reeves. They're going to call the ball out of bounds to the Pacers as Moses and Didi Samuli were battling shoulder to shoulder over there on the left side. Strong cross, excellent cross from Phillider. Good fake cross, and the cross coming. It sneaks through the legs of a Knights defender. Was not a Pacer there to put it on goal. Robledo looking to challenge the offensive play of Samuli. Does a good job. Again, you see Hurd trying to put the strong ball, goes through hits the feet of the Knights midfielder Cole Simmons, and then Cole Simmons just kind of runs over the top. of, I think that was Williams. Williams is a fun player to watch on this side, but Cole Simmons just plays so aggressive. Love how he plays, and the Knights are going to need to do that. I mean, they've got 5'11", 6'2", 6 foot, 6'3", 6'2", 6 foot. I mean, this is their play. They need to be strong with this. Weston Sco putting that ball up over the top, trying to get it to fit Kaj, not able to do it. And then this inside play, great shot there from number 23, his first shot, Macedo. Good deflection from Tomlin. And Chris Reeves will just put the ball upfield. And Williams having a good time, showing off his juggling skills. Good job from Victory, shielding off Samuli. One of Brandon and Jaron Victory's best friends came down with them. Get to that in just a second. Nice cross. Chris Reeves heads that ball out to Lewis, and looks like we'll get an offside call from the referee. So Tommy McPoyle, also from Delaware, Dover, Delaware, started the season at forward for the Knights. Really strong player, crafty, quick, and tore his ACL early on in the season, had surgery. He's on the sideline for the Knights. Tomlin mishits that a little bit. Victory runs it down. Victory giving a little no look, trying to get the ball to Ewell, and just doesn't work out for him. I like the no look. Just needs to execute a little better. Sneaky passing, but similar from Apiaja. Just not able to connect on that left side to Phillitter. Robledo gets that ball into Reeves, and Reeves goes back. Zach Martin does a good job running onto that smart ball into space from Robledo. Ewell now trying to gets the overlapping run from Westonsko, and Westonsko gets it poked away. Martin will look to get it back to him, and he does. Opportunity now. Good job finding Reeves. Reeves will redirect this over to Robledo. Keeps it in. Now he's running it down, and he'll go out of bounds. Just that first touch let him down a bit. Do like the reversal, looking on the wings. There were opportunities up the middle, but getting that ball to the wing, I think, was a smart play. Like, really want to test that, see if they can get some cross. Let's see what they can do to Jacob Smith. Double team coming as Simmons onto that ball. Could have called a trip. Referee lets it play on. He has not called anything for the Knights down on this side of the field. Not one call for the Knights to have a set piece. Also, very disciplined play, though, from the Pacers. Robledo with that throw-in right to the foot of the Pacer, the recently come on Andres Lopez, the junior from Chirwa, South Carolina. Quick throw-in from Leahy. Macedo reversing that field. 1 minute remaining. And now Apiaja goes down. And the referee will give them another very dangerous kick as Phillitter, left-footed Phillitter, will look to put that ball in. Dangerous spot. We're at 30 seconds. Perfect ball, and it'll result in a corner for the Pacers as they run onto that. Looking to get that ball is number 17, Lopez. Down at 10 seconds now. This will be the last play. Reeves doing a great job putting the ball along. Philliter trying to get the ball to the foot. Boy, he does. He finds his teammate perfectly, Macedo. The Knights run it down as Tomlin corrals it, and we end up with a 2-0 first half. Pacers doing a great job in getting those goals. The Knights had opportunities, but as I mentioned, Jacob Smith is just, not only is he didn't have to make a save, so we really don't know how good he is. I'm sure he's great, the 6'4" keeper, but he just shut everything down that came down up the middle, resulting in not a single shot on goal for the Knights, while William Peace has 9 shots with 6 on goal. And I think we'd have to say that they won the possession battle, 60-40. And the Knights had opportunities, but also, on the wings, Campbell and Williams doing a great job shutting stuff down, with Jose Aguirre just playing strong in that middle. Moses with a great half. So the Knights, they'll need to see Sean Curtis come out, and who has the most shots on the team, 25. He didn't pick up a single shot that half. Simmons playing strong. Fitka, we didn't see much of. He came in late for Bodie Rogers. So those 3 guys, Curtis, Simmons, Fitka. Lewis was very active. I think they really missed Webster and his physical play. So we'll have to see how the Knights able to come out, what adjustments Pemberton can make. We'll take a 10-minute break and come back and join you in just a few. right, welcome back to Knight Stadium as both teams have retaken the field. And offsides right away, flag goes up as Ponce trying to connect with his partner in crime, Jorge Lemus. Right away, trying to come down on the Knights, put a stamp on this game, getting to the third goal. This is always the dangerous spot if you're in the lead by two. Two-goal lead in soccer is similar to that two-goal lead in hockey, where it can just turn into an immediate turnaround. Nice backheel pass from Zach Martin running onto the foot. There's a shot and opportunity for Ammon Lewis. Didn't get exactly what he wanted on it and put it to the feet of Jacob Smith. First time Smith's been in danger on a shot. But that's the kind of stuff that the Knights need to do if they're going to get back in this game. I'm sure Ammon Lewis would like to readdress that pass if he had the way back machine. This time now over the top, down the right side to Lewis. Campbell will run onto this, shield Lewis off. Lewis does a great job keeping in. He gets the cross off. Fitka not quite where he needed to be. He was right in front near pipe, and that ball went across the far pipe as the foul called over there on Curtis. Just a lot of referee calls there that are going the way of the Pacers. I know I sound like a homer. Apologize, probably am. Good play from Lemus. Stolen away, though. Looking to Cordova. Cordova with great control. Nifty feints. Back and forth. Dubinsky back in. After having to come off for a little bit of an eye issue, Robledo does a good job getting that ball to Chris Reeves. Reeves with a little Maradona. Fails him, and now the ball over. Diving run, coming out to play this. Great job from the Knights' Jeffrey Tomlin, shielding from Robledo and Moses, doing a great job on that left side on the back line. Good physical play. Boy, you got to love that run, though. If you're a soccer fan, that's great. Slotting run, just diving in there. The ball was perfect. Fun to watch these Pacers play soccer. The Knights, a little bit more of a gritty, tough team, depending on physical play. Dubinsky trying to get that ball to Cordova. Didn't work out. Philiter takes control, finds his teammate. A little battle between Cordova and Jorge Aguilar. Dangerous position. Nothing called. Robledo now trying to get there. He won't. The cross comes. Lewis trying to get the one touch over to Martin. Runs down. I love the way he plays. Lewis plays really quick, gets his head up, tries to play fast. When it doesn't work out, runs that ball down. It's life is a metaphor, or soccer's a metaphor for life, and Lewis does a great job. The business major, graphic design minor. When you make a mistake, instead of hanging his head, he goes after it. The Houston Texan native, first team All-District, academic All-State in 2019. He has traveled extensively with his family, visited 26 different countries, lived in Hong Kong when he started playing soccer. Moses, they're going to give that. He's going to get a card here as he tried to come from behind ended up kicking the foot of Ponce. Ponce goes down, and the yellow card comes out about 4 yards outside the 18 box. So this same setup that we've seen before, Jorge Aguilar, the 5'4" Honduran, and the left-footed fielder, both standing over the ball. Mentioned about 4 yards outside the 18. Shot comes, just over the right corner. That ball, if it was on, it was going in. Tomlin was not going to get there. Tomlin, a little shorter in the men's game than most goalies, 5'11". He's playing because Spencer Young, the normal starter, hurt his arm. And Dallin Chappelle got a start as well since Spencer Young went down. Good physical play there from Hurd, and Hurd finds Aguilar running up this left side. Nutmegs Cordova. But Robledo puts that ball back wide, and good job from Cordova winning that ball as Aguilar just kind of went a little soft right there. Dubinsky misses the foot of Robertson. Again, aggressive play from Hurd, just putting it a little bit far, just out of the reach of Aguilar. Hurd is another fun player to watch as he comes out of that holding midfielder spot. Great foot, strong foot. I believe they called Aguilar offside. Dubinsky, big kick. Lewis and Phillitter fighting for space. And as has happened most of the evening, the 50-50 ball being won by the Pacers. This ball is going to go off the foot of Moses, and it'll be a corner. First corner of the second half for the Pacers. Knights playing physical, but again, just these a little bit more skilled on those 50-50 balls from the Pacers, and that's why they're on the ball more often in this game than the Knights. Far and wide, sort of a mishit, I would say, because that can't be where he meant to put it. Phillitter looking for the little chip ball. Good job from the Knights, Tomlin. Making mom and dad proud who are here for the senior night. I'm sure they come to every game, being Buena Vista natives. Aguilar fighting off Robertson on the front and Martin on the back. Martin's a big, strong kid. Had to be careful not to push Aguilar down and give up that dangerous free play right there. Aguilar's going to have to go backwards. Nice inside-out move. Strong play from Lopez. Moses jumps Lemus on that pass and is able to get out in front of him and get the ball to Robledo as the Knights have an opportunity now. Reeves, Robledo, and could have gone to Tomlin. Nice pace there. Now he has a lot of space. Not really sure what he was trying to do with that one. Put it so far ahead. I think he wanted to curve that on, maybe to Lewis over here on that right side. Try to play outside foot and curve it around. Just a bit of a mishit. He put a lot of pace on that ball. Robledo's first to that ball, but goes right to the foot of the Pacers. And Aguilar fighting with Cordova. And Cordova ends up going down. I'm not really sure that was the fault of Aguilar, as Aguilar kicks the ball back to Cordova. The mind games that go on the pitch. Dubinsky, big, strong kick. Curtis gets there first. And Fitka goes down. They're going to call a penalty. Sorry, a foul right there. About 15 yards above the 18-yard box. So this is a great opportunity, one of the more dangerous opportunities. First real set play opportunity the Knights have had in the middle of the field. A little chip from Dubinsky. Nice placement. Good defending. Curtis finds Lewis on the wide side. Curtis will go to Robledo, who will put that ball up and over again. Knights are there. Oh, Reeves not able to turn on it. Tried to get it around. It'll be a throw-in for the Knights. Nice placement from Reeves, just not able to put it where he wanted it. So some of the more dangerous play we've seen from the Knights today. Robledo, no Knights really there to get to that ball. Oh, players go down. I think Martin may have taken that shot. Ball deflects out. It'll be a Knight throw-in, but they'll take a minute to make sure that Martin will be okay. Looks like he took one to the midsection. Chad Mahaffey, Knights head athletic trainer, waiting to be called on from the referee. Martin's going to catch his breath. I think he'd like to stay on. Gets up. So throw in now for the Knights. Moses wanted to get that ball to Cordova. Dubinsky gets that ball, but not able to control it the way he wanted to. And now the dangerous Lemus getting that ball to trying to get to his teammate, Ponce. But Tomlin comes out, corrals the ball. Knights will push up field and he'll punt this ball. Reeves with an excellent header, pushing it forward. Robertson does the same, but right to the foot of the waiting Hurd. Aguilar and Cordova going after. Great play from Aguilar. Nice chip. He's on. Cross comes. Just a little bit ahead of Ponce, a little bit ahead of Lemus. Lemus saves that ball. Just creative, sneaky play right there. Good job on the defensive end. Curtis doing a great job not fouling, yet winning that ball. Campbell and Phillitter. Right back to Phillitter off of Aguilar. Good overlap and 1-2 play, but the double team from Lewis and Martin work it out. Fitka trying to put the pressure on Campbell. Campbell with the turn. Lewis can't get there in time for the double team. Ooh, knocking shins there Going down was Moses. That hurts a little bit. Knights now bringing 4 players to midfield for a substitution. Good ball from Dubinsky. And Lewis able to get his head on it first. Smith eats it up. Smith just has that look in the goal. Like he's just supremely confident, strong, big, senior. Good fight from Curtis over there. Chips it over the top to Fitkai. Oh, the flag goes up. Offsides. Good creative play on that connection from Curtis to Fitkai. Robertson tries to get to that ball first. Does a good job deflecting it as Hurd coming off his holding midfielder position, trying to get aggressive and forward. So a number of Knights coming back on. Gonder comes on. Callum Ewell comes on. Cole Simmons is on. Robledo will switch from the left side to the right side, as Ewell usually plays that left wing back position. Seth Weeks is on. Ewell fighting one-on-one with Lemus. Wins the better of that. Aguilar with a nice turn, which he does so well. That is offside's got to be. Yeah, Lemus just a full step off. Side referee making the call. It's the right call by the assistant. Dubinsky looking for Curtis. Nice spin from Hurd, but it doesn't quite work out. And Reeves getting up now. Gondar and Philliter running shoulder to shoulder, and Philliter's just going to put that thing out. Nice ball into Martin. Trying to use big, strong body to fight off Campbell, which he does. Cross comes over. Opportunity for Reeves. The volley sails to the left of the goal. Good opportunity for Reeves. Like that he took that left-footed shot. The Knights already with more chances, more direct and real chances than they had all through the first half. The Knights collide right there. That was Chris Reeves colliding with his teammate. I think it was the ball that got him awkwardly off that goal kick from Smith. Yeah, he got pushed and the ball just hit him weird. I think that was Curtis. Chad Mahaffey, ATC, out to check him out. He'll walk Curtis off, and looks like Bodie Rogers will make his way on in substitution. Campbell looking for Aguilar. Aguilar and Ponce. Now Aguilar comes back to the middle. Onside was Lemus, but that ball put a little bit too far. Tomlin cleans it up nicely. Lemus and Ponce won't let him get those quick outlets. Aguilar on the left side. Those three just don't allow the passes, the hand passes from the goalie, and so Tomlin's constantly forced to put the ball up, punt it downfield. Knights allowing a lot of connection here. Tomlin's going to come out. No, he goes back in. Good job by Weeks shielding off Lemus, and Tomlin able to keep that ball from going off the end line. Big, strong throw. Haven't seen this out of him yet. Up to Ewell. Good job creating some opportunity early for the Knights. Quick transition. Knights need this. Weeks up over the top of Ponce. Great find from Lopez. Good job from Robledo cleaning it up. I think if you were going to just make yourself a Honduran soccer player, I think you would make them and it would look exactly like number 10, Jorge Aguilar. I think that's what you would name him. I think that's what it would look like. 5'4" with tree trunk legs, quick, really smart soccer player. That is onside. Great ball from the back. Wow, good connection. Trying to find Lemus as Callum Ewell, who is a strong player, gets there and connects with Lemus. At the same time, Lemus's head connects with the ball. And, man, Lemus got there. It was awesome. But the strong play from Ewell throws it off. Ball goes up over the goal, and the Knights, Jeffrey Tomlin will have an opportunity to take that goal kick. Number 16, Callum Ewell, art and design major. His wife, Natalie Ewell, who's also on the women's lacrosse team, the former Natalie Rice. He was in California Roseville Mission for 2 years for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So didn't really go to school, didn't do the school thing before his mission. So didn't, no competitive soccer basically for like 6 years. So now he's a 24-year-old freshman. Didn't even think about doing school again, and met a girl and she changed his mind, which that happens every now and then, right? And her and the SVU soccer program, he talks about it changing his life, giving him some direction, working with Professor Gonzalez over in the art and design program. Professor Gonzalez does such a great job of helping people who are creative. Doesn't have to be about art, just painting, but just creative people finding a way to monetize that, enhance their creativity. Dubinsky, perfect ball in. He's got such great touch. That ball headed, and Jacob Smith showing why he is only giving up 1.2 goals per game. That was fantastic header, headed right for the corner. The 6'4" senior grabs that thing. Says, not today, Knights, not today. Not on my watch. Again, though, the Knights now, great run from Lemus. He's inside Callum. Callum, though, beats him to it. Great recovery from Ewell, even though he gives up the corner. Ewell with great recovery, physicality, running him as Lemus had cut underneath him and was inside. just like you want to do. Ewell, though, those 6 years away from soccer didn't hurt him there, as he was able to do a great job. Now still marking up Lemus. Philiter, left-footed, will go back, try to curve this thing in. Great ball, back post. Simmons on the ball, gets it to Fickow, though that gets knocked away from Samuli. Samuli, the native Haitian. Aguilar, just inadvertent, feet got tied up. Dubinsky now, the financial advising major, coaching minor from Washington, University Place, Curtis Senior High School product. It's a good man, a Man City fan. His older sister Ryan, graduated from SVU, an SVU family. The Knights with 3 players waiting to sub in. So the Knights, this being their final home game, Coach Pemberton doing a great job of something. Big run on. Looked like he was offsides. The assistant referee says no. Tomlin doing a good job coming off his line to grab that ball. As Samuli now playing that top point position as a forward. Weeks getting that ball up to Ewell. To Reeves. Taken away by Samuli as Reeves goes down. Good job from Weeks, though, to win it back. It's been the most space that Reeves has been able to take in the middle as Samuli sneakily goes down. This is on. Dubinsky trying to fight through this. 2-on-1. Slotted in from Lemus. Well, there were options there for Lemus. That was just a quick redirect and attack from the Pacers. That turnover, really give credit to Samuli, who stole that. He goes down, grabs that ball in the slide tackle, but it was like LeBron James pinning the ball against the backboard, grabbing it and throwing it the other way, the length of the court, and Lemus just slots that ball past Tomlin. Knights down now 3-0. This being the 4th straight game that the Pacers have scored at least 3 goals. And Smith currently working on this shutout, clean sheet play. Moses has switched to up top, playing in the back line now. Robledo on the right wing, Dubinsky and Weeks in the middle, and Ewell playing on that left back line. Ooh, Weeks takes a knee to his right glute. Boy, that hurts. Totally inadvertent from Samuli. It was Weeks that kind of came charging through. Like the aggressive play from Weeks, but that's just that hurts when you take that knee to the right cheek, kind of hip up top, right at the crest, the iliac crest. Sorry, athletic training days coming through there. I'll put $1 in the jar for sounding like a know-it-all. "25 minutes down in this in this second half, and the Knights down 3-0. They've had more chances here in the second half, but the play of the Pacers just not allowing enough opportunities for the Knights to put that ball in the back of the net. Aguilar's moved to the middle, kind of holding midfielder spot, while Danny Alvarez is over here on the left side. Nice triangle passing. Philidor, Alvarez, Aguilar. Ammon Lewis will put a stop to it. Some substitutions coming in. Lemus coming out. Coming in over in the right midfield spot is number 13, Josiah Corona. First time we've seen him tonight. Corona, the 6-foot Wake Forest, North Carolina native. Chris Reeves doing a great job playing over to Ewell. Here's the takeaway. Offsides, yeah. Definitely off there was the pass from Williams. Looking to Samuli. Seth Weeks looks like he's up and running, doing fine. Seth is a business major, the junior from Farmington, Utah. He was a 5A academic all-state player out of Utah. And they won the state championship back in 2016, Viewmont High School up in Farmington. He's married, his wife, Bailey. They just got married this past summer in 2001. Transferred from BYU, Idaho. And really found that he was missing soccer. Opportunity now for Philidor. Good job from Robledo to move that ball up to Martin. Found he was missing soccer. Was thinking about staying in Utah. Just in talking with him about his life. Got married though and came out here and doing the SVU thing that he had really wanted to do, playing soccer. Dubinsky doing a good job stepping in front of Samuli there. Then does it again, catching that pass. Backheel pass from Aguilar. Doesn't work out, but the Knights not able to corral the ball. This has been the best play when Pacers can little triangle passing and then they attack quickly. Philidor with a good job putting that ball across to Samuli. Samuli with a really unfortunate deflection. And then when that ball went back to Philidor, he was offsides. Samuli grabbing his head. Moses playing through the double team. Weston Sco is in now. Referee's going to call him for the hip check. Weston Sco, freshman business major. Recently back from a Mexico/Spokane, Washington because of COVID mission. Had to leave Mexico and go to Washington. Interesting. He's one of those fried pickle guys. It's a nice southern thing. He's not from the South. He is from the South. Darien, Georgia native, Rigby High School. That's why he likes fried pickles. Hopefully he likes fried green tomatoes too. Onside down this right side. First time we've seen Corona running onto this ball. Looks to Bangu that ball back to Aguilar. Just doesn't reach him. Weston Sco doing his dad James proud. The whole family, the whole Weston, his brother Hilton here. Parkour specialist, aficionado, but also on the cheer team is Hilton. True freshman. Boy, that ball. When Hurd gets an opportunity, he's about 35 yards away, and he will still take that shot at the drop of a hat. He's really strong, fun player to watch. The junior from North Carolina, Jacksonville, VMI transfer. He's 5'10", but plays a lot bigger. Good job from Moses running onto this. He's got Campbell on his hip. Not able, though, to do what he wanted to do with that ball on that first touch. Good look. Great job by Moses running onto that. Moses, not really sure what he wants to do. He's only a freshman, so he's still undecided. Mountain View High School from Orem, Utah. He's a first-team All-Region 5A player. Senior captain of the varsity team. Likes the kind of unorthodox stuff, the spike ball, pick a ball, ultimate frisbee kind of guy. But you also see him basketball, football, track. Really all very competitive. Moses is a great athlete. Knights can expect big things from him in the future. He's up top playing the center forward position right now. But he also, as you saw, a whole first half was in the center fullback position. And the giveaway from Dubinsky. And Moses also a diabetic, so not the only one. During the senior night, Bodie Rogers, kind of part of his bio was letting everybody know that recently diagnosed as a type 1 diabetic and wants to do some things that will help out Weston Sco trying to get onto that ball, not able to get that foot on it. A couple guys on the team have to get through that. Deal with that on a daily basis. Boy, I thought that was an offside play, but it's not. That cross is there. Finds Samuli. Again, his first touch lets him down. Samuli's a very active player, gets in good spots. That slide tackle that he had to get that third goal on the assist was fantastic. Shots quite haven't been there to match that play, but he's active and gets a lot of opportunities. Again on sides is Corona. Smuley now puts it over to Aguilar. Aguilar takes that shot. Robledo, good job jumping in front of that. Now there's space. This is Payson Simmons, brother of Cole, and we've got a stoppage in play. That's going to result in a yellow card as Ammon Lewis was running that ball down. Great opportunity for him, but Philliter got cut underneath of that and ended up kicking the foot out from Lewis. And now Robledo, as I mentioned, the Colorado Indian River tribe member, Mojave father, Navajo mother. Take this set piece, the senior from Albuquerque, New Mexico, right up. Man, there were a couple opportunities there. Jacob Smith goes up undeterred, calm as you will, grabs that thing out of the air. Big old mitts just grabbing that ball as two Knights come streaking past. Weeks does a good job putting that ball out of danger. Two more Knights waiting to come on the field. Weston Sco comes off. Looks like Robertson coming back on. And Cordova over there on the left side. As I believe that's Callum Ewell that comes off. Cordova done a great job today, the business major from Clayton, California, freshman, 5'9". Pemberton has got to be happy with some of the young players and just what they're doing. I mean, this William Peace team is really good. There's so much sneaky talent, creative play from these guys. Knights, young, first-year head coach, working hard. Coach Dahl before him, who's the women's head coach, now did a great job recruiting, brought a lot of good players in. It'll be on Coach Pemberton now to keep that moving forward. Played his college soccer at UVU and then BYU out in Utah and then professionally in Australia. First time we've seen Nathan Seary, the Martinville, Tennessee native. Maryville, Tennessee native. Good control from Corona as he and Cordova do battle, and that ball goes out for a goal kick. So Cole Simmons in, and Brandon Victory in as well. Making Grandpa Bill, who's here watching, his grandma here, proud. Sister Whitney Victory here, as I mentioned, captain on the women's field hockey team. Dubinsky with a big foot. Philiter heads that down and then deflects it off the head of Lewis. Ammon Lewis also involved in the graphics design program here, but a business major. Great combination. Get to work with Professor Dixon, Professor Gonzalez. Come on out to SVU. Come on a visit. Let me introduce you to some of these professors. You won't believe how much they care about helping their students get to where they want to be in life. If you don't know where you want to be, the mentorship, it's unbelievable. Robertson looking for Ammon Lewis, just can't quite connect. 36 for the Pacers is in. Jason Bates, the junior defenseman from Morehead City. Sean Curtis back in. I think I called him Ryan Curtis about a half dozen times this year. Former Virginia lacrosse player. Had to apologize to him and his family. I know the Curtis family's out there listening. Apologize again. But in all fairness, Ryan Curtis was a really good lacrosse player. So, And I call my kids the wrong name all the time too. So really, I only call the people I love the wrong name. Dubinsky, Bigfoot, as Curtis now trying to run onto this. He gets to it. Just a little bit better defense from that back line of the Pacers. Big ball forward to Seary. He gets tripped up, banged up, put down. The referee waves his hand. Nope. Get back up, young man, and keep going. Victory will put that ball back to Tomlin. Tomlin chips it up. Nice ball from Tomlin to Cordova. These substitutes for the Pacers doing a great job of pressuring the back line. Dubinsky, he's got players forward that he can find. That was kicked out of bounds by the recent sub LC Blage from Raleigh, North Carolina, the freshman forward. Blagway Sanderson High School product, 5'5". Coming in for the Knights now, Fit Ka, and over on the left side, Gonder. Good slide tackle from Lewis. Staying down, though, is Ramiro Vera, the sophomore from Burlington. Recently subbed in. Also subbed in for the Pacers, Reed Taylor from Clinton, North Carolina. So basically, at least on the offensive side, it's all substitutes in now. All the starters out for the Pacers. Good job by Bates there fighting that ball off. Dubinsky not having to do much because the assistant referee had already put up the flag. Mostly substitutes on the back line as well, except for Jose Aguirre. Coach Huber leaving him in to keep everybody organized. Still wants to keep that clean sheet for Jacob Smith, which I can say because I'm not worried about jinxing him, but wouldn't say that if it was Knights, I'll be honest. Never want to talk about a goalie's clean sheet if they give it up. It's your fault, especially if it's hockey. Soccer, not quite as superstitious as those hockey players. Ball goes out of bounds. Robledo trying to find Lewis. Lewis getting harassed there, but finds Chris Reeves. Chris Reeves doing a nice job putting the ball over to Smith. Smith does a pseudo fake dive. A little bit of acting. Under 3 minutes now. The Knights down by 3. Cordova with the control. Shoulder to shoulder with... Good job from Robertson shutting down that play over there on the far right side. Now moving all the way over to the left. Very active. Caleb Bullock recently subbed in. Strong, active player. He's the one going shoulder to shoulder on that far side. And then wins it, comes all the way over the middle and back. He's a well-traveled man in the last 30 seconds. East Coast to West Coast. No pause or quarter given by these substitutes from the William Peace Pacers. Nice fake, getting to the right foot across the middle. Finds his teammate. Good play from aforementioned Bullock. And then the shot high and just over the goal was Siri. That ball was a dangerous pass into Elise Blagway. Dubinsky putting the ball all the way down the field. Such a strong foot. Robertson now looking for Lewis. Just off the toes of Lewis. I'm really looking forward to watching Ammon Lewis develop and grow as a Knight midfielder. He's going to be a really, really good player. Aggressive play from Cole Simmons. Big, strong, 6-foot sophomore. Business major. Two-time Golden Boot, All-State Central player out in Winthrop, Washington, Liberty Bell High School. He'd wake up at 4:30 in the morning to watch Chelsea play every week. Drogba, his favorite player to watch. He and Josh Dubinsky are good buddies, rafting, vacations together. As time runs out, so the William Peace players super excited as this guarantees them a spot in the playoffs. Super excited, should be. Hear their fans cheering them on. So they'll get a chance. If you're a Pacer fan, you'll get a chance to watch these guys in the playoffs. The Knights still have a game against a non-conference game against Dickinson on the 27th, next Wednesday. Hopefully Dickinson will be broadcasting that game. Catch your final game of the season for the Knights. Really appreciated William Peace coming down, and hopefully they can make it back safely home. And the Knights now will regroup for another contest. And Coach Pemberton doing a great job getting a lot of players in, a lot of experience for these young Knights. Good referee play all around. Excellent evening, even though the Knights come up short. If you're a Knights fan, got to be proud of the work they're putting in, the effort that's going in. The production this evening from Paul Morrissey leading us out in the booth. We've got Laney Milton, Ruben Harris, Abigail Frainer, and Preston Rodriguez supporting and on camera. Did a great job this evening here at Knight Stadium and the Knight Sports Network. Hopefully you all have a good Saturday evening. Enjoy your time together. Find some family. Tell somebody you love them. Have a great evening, and God bless.